From an ICRC perspective, our point of departure is always armed conflict and other situations of violence. We see conflicts more protracted, more fragmented, happening more in urban centers. We see conflicts fragmented with multiple players, states, armed groups. The ICRC counted more than 600 armed groups this year, and we are engaging with 400 of them. But of course, this is not the only lens of adversity people face. On top of this comes climate change. Today, out of the 25 countries most affected by climate change, and where communities are the most vulnerable and the least able to cope with climate shocks, 14 out of the 25 are also affected by conflict. So you see the overlap between conflict and climate change. And then you add COVID-19 that is affecting all the countries. And to this you add also the fact that the socioeconomic situation of the world is not great. And this is driving criminality, trafficking. This is driving displacement inside the boundaries of countries, but also beyond, refugees, migrants. And you have everything happening also in the cyberspace, cyber risks, attack, integrity of personal data. And the fact that today methods of warfare and weapons are more deadly. Explosive weapons in populated areas create more suffering. Autonomous weapon systems combined to artificial intelligence are big concerns for the ICRC. All weapons that kill indiscriminately are a matter of grave concern. There were good treaties prohibiting, for instance, weapons of mass destruction such as chemical weapons, biological weapons, cluster munitions, for instance. But of course, nuclear weapons is what keeps us up at night. And the treaty on the prohibition of nuclear weapon is an important one. And the ICRC really calls on all states to join this treaty.